F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, where friends request friends to watch Barry Season 1, Chapter 2, titled Use It. Use it, use it, use it.
Use it or lose it.
Exactly. Use it or lose it, man. I think Barry's gonna have to use his skills, his tactics, his guns, everything, because last episode was slightly left in a bit of a mess. The people that he got hired to do a hit, he had to hit himself, and the camera was left behind in the dash. Barry definitely walked straight towards the car, face showing. So very interested to see how that's all gonna play out. I mean, we literally just got to LA, so does Barry have to move already? Like, doesn't seem so, because it looks like they're trying to set up shop here in LA. So really interested to see what this next episode holds for us. How you feeling over there, bro?
I'm feeling great, man. Last episode was a great introduction to what the series is gonna bring. Obviously, hitters. You know, we got this whole possibly romance that might possibly spark, and then the acting, possibly finding something that can reinvigorate his life here, because he's been pretty much depressed for quite some time and burnt out. But we'll see what this episode is gonna do for us. Is he gonna use the tools that he's learned throughout these many years of being a Marine, or is it going to be something else that he's going to be using? Maybe something new, maybe some acting, maybe he's going to be incorporated here. So definitely excited to see what they got for us, man. Let's get it.
All right, let's get it. We ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. We just gonna fly right in. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. The goal is 10K. Click the button, click the bell, get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Let's go. It's hot up in the studio today, y'all.
Facts.
Today, y'all.
It's like 70 something today. Supposed to be 80 tomorrow. Oh, I'm hoping that Victor Zah's character survives and takes the camera.
His acting.
The drill right now.
Yeah, acting.
Exercise.
Glad you got accepted to the class.
Me too.
As much as anyone in, you must have really impressed him with your motto.
Thanks.
Okay.
This is just dumb.
Ryan Madison is dead.
Oh.
I can't lie. It felt like all of them acted just now with that. Like, he said, "It's dead." Somebody said, "Huh?"
That was funny. He looked at her face, was like, "I gotta act."
We do what Ryan would have wanted us to do, and we use it.
Sorry, Mr. Kusno, what's that mean? Use it?
Use Ryan's death. If I want pure sorrow, the day that my dad fell off the roof when I was a kid, kaplunk.
Kaplunk.
Or the next day when he went right back up on that roof.
Damn.
No, I'm actually quitting my job so I can focus on this more.
That is great. Total commitment.
I'm next! You know, like I know I'm next!
This nigga, he think he about to get clipped.
Even though we're not acting, we're still learning to act. This class counts.
Damn.
Stepping away from the class is in itself a lesson. So that there are no rain checks.
Exactly. Cut the check.
Okay, so we got two DBs in the BMW, still waiting on IDs, but they look Russian or Chechen. Someone from gang unit joining us in this?
It's Samiko, sounds well.
Okay. Third
Damn,
guy
he
in
hit that dude right in the
passenger seat, but
forehead.
He was luckier than his
He looks like
buddies, 'cause it
Nicolas
looks like he
Cage.
got away.
Me do.
And then is he crying?
This nigga.
Look. He is definitely crying.
Oh, that's fucked up.
He and Diana broke up.
Oh.
side of the year? Shit, I just won $300.
Damn.
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 Plus, if the department had wanted him to have a wife, they'd have issued him one.
Damn.
Damn.
They going stupid.
She.
So, you find a camera in the Vic's BMW, and you're just not telling me about it?
I mean, it took 20 minutes to even figure out it was a camera. Yeah, Rob thought it was a laser.
It should look like a Atari gamepad. There's one joystick, one button. I knew it.
Hey, you have my video?
Yeah, it's on the camera.
Yeah, I know it's on the camera. You're supposed to get it off the camera.
He played in Mindhunters, that serial killer.
Loach and his wife split up, so you owe me $50 each, remember?
Moss, guys.
Okay, he didn't hear it. He didn't hear it.
How you doing?
What?
That's
Jesus, and they
grimy.
bet on that shit too. That's
She
so
bet with
funny.
everybody.
$50. She about to be up.
Hey. Hold on. Fuchs, what are you still doing here? Listen, Fuchs, I talked to Pizarre, and he told me that if you leave town, he'll sweep this whole thing under the rug.
Really?
No, he didn't
Exactly.
say that. I don't know why I just said that.
You know what? I've been going through some combat scenarios in this video game here.
This nigga playing Call of Duty.
Call of Duty or Battlefield, one of the two.
That's Call of Duty for sure.
You're right. You're right. We can't outgun these dudes. We leave.
You'll leave, and I'll stay.
He trying to get about this life.
It's my mess. Let me deal with it.
Okay, but then you get on a plane. You come back to Cleveland, and we'll go back to work just like before.
Yes.
There you go.
He
There
acting.
There you
Use
go.
it.
Use
it.
See, I was right.
Where's my video?
You need a code to unlock it.
Yeah.
All right, first, you try 0001.
Oh
All right,
my
so we know
God.
it's not 0001. Next,
She didn't even try 0000. It's a
Locked
wrap.
out.
did you know that was going to happen and yet let me do that?
We didn't want you to yell at us.
All right. Guys are assholes.
Hi!
He said, we didn't want you to yell at us. This nigga- It's crazy seeing him as a serial killer, Ed Kemp, and now is this dude in the fucking forensic room or whatever the hell, IT room.
Hello?
Hey, Barry. Hey, it's Sally.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, great. I mean, not great, but thank God.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you. I was so concerned with making sure everyone else had
Barry?
a spot that.
You want to do a scene with me?
Yeah.
This nigga, he cut his hand.
Meet me at 6:30 at Jake's, a half hour before the show. I'll bring your pages in your wardrobe and we can run it a few times. You don't have to be off book.
Great.
Great.
And taking them.
No, they carrying him out. Fuck.
You couldn't fucking hear me! Ah! I was screaming at you! What the fuck?
I was on the phone.
You know, buddy,
He survived.
I probably would have done the same thing you did.
Exactly.
You did do what I did. You tried to kill me.
Okay, well, now we're getting a little he said, she said.
That man neck stiff as fuck.
But you didn't bring that fucking lipstick camera with you, did you?
What? No? That would be super crazy, huh? This conversation never happened, okay?
He could use this. Use it.
This heat is urgent.
No way.
Why not?
Why would I work for you, man? You double-crossed me. I don't like it when
Because
people
we'll
do that.
kill you right now.
You fucked him up.
Yeah, this arm is bullshit.
All right, well, what about that guy?
Lucky.
Okay.
Man you kill was Vasha's brother. Vasha
Hey.
was crying all
Hey.
day.
No.
Hey,
That's
tell
a
him to stop. Hey,
firework.
Goran!
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Tell him to stop! Hey, Goran, tell him to stop!
Oof.
Кричи у себя на работе, не дома.
Окей,
И убери этот кошмар потом.
My daughter is having sleepover and we are being too loud.
Oh, no.
We hold on to Fuchs until it's done.
You gotta get right on this, right?
Nope.
Yes. You have to stop this campaign.
Look, this nigga went straight to the.
What's wrong?
This is really serious.
It is serious.
This nigga want to do a comedy.
Like a child molester. I don't know if I could play one, you know?
Oh, no, you don't have to know what that's like. No, you just have to know what it's like to hurt somebody. So just, think of a time when you hurt someone and use that.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm going to perform an audition that Ryan helped me with.
Cop number
Get
2.
on the fucking ground! Eat dirt, bitch! A mirror up to nature, every person he played. He gave me $5 to go to Del Taco. He used to be alive, but now he's not, Joe.
He killed it.
He said, fuck this mom shit. They just now sending him that stuff. Please.
Wow, Antonio, that was something.
Son, moms are like the redhead stepchildren. Every entertainment world.
Hey,
When
Jesse Pinkman's
my
father.
son Ryan told me he wanted to be an actor, I thought he was crazy. But after seeing this lovely show you all put on here, I am so grateful that he was surrounded by such a loving community. Who would do this to my boy?
He gonna leave. He can't be there. Yep.
Give him a stall.
Are you okay?
Yeah. No, yeah, thank you for that talk. That was good. I'm looking forward to putting some paint in the toolbox.
Yeah. So what's your deal?
What's my deal?
Yeah, you're like a weird nut I can't crack.
I am?
Yeah,
You don't want to know.
this is a mistake.
It is?
It's always a mistake. We shouldn't do this.
Sleep
with each other. I know it seems...
Girl, you hasn't even thrown it yet.
I don't think we should.
Before she
Even
even
if we
threw
want
it,
to.
she hit him with
I
the.
wasn't thinking that.
Oh,
She is funny.
cool.
Maybe we should then.
So do you want to come in and talk about why we shouldn't do it?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
That's gonna lead to us doing it. No,
Exactly. That's the point.
Yeah.
Act like you ain't interested and see how much they are now interested.
Hey.
If he wasn't such a psycho, your guts will be in a cycle right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, who back here?
Oh, shit, I ain't even peep.
I already knew there was somebody back here. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, now he's gonna. Yep, now he got to protect. Okay, I see what they. All right. That man took the picture after she turned her back.
He did.
I'm hoping he was clicking while they was talking, because if that was the first picture, I don't know what you got there, buddy. All right, there you have it. Barry season 1, chapter 2 in the books. Definitely feeling this one as well as I was the first one. Probably a little bit more though. I think like I said, we was on the first episode. You got to give time for things to set in, and it doesn't always take too much time. I think I got a little bit more of a gauge of like where they're at with the comedy, where they're at with the violence and stuff like that. So I think the playing field is a little bit more even for me now. So I'm liking this episode. And yeah, everything that played out was very, very well played out. Pretty much went out exactly how I expected it to. Actually, I lied. I didn't expect for Buddy to get snatched up and kidnapped, and then Barry getting put onto a hit for them to, kind of save their own lives. But I like that though, because obviously these people were gonna be the antagonists, if not for the rest of the show, for the season, right? They usually try to switch antagonists season over season. But it makes sense that these are gonna be the big baddies for right now. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I like where we at right now. How you feeling over there about it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. The comedy definitely shined a little bit more on this episode. Definitely enjoyed that. And yeah, I guess my predictions were right. That's what he needed to use was his acting skills, which are not great, to be honest, but they are great. it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, it's one of those things where, yeah, he plays the part very, very well. So, yeah, overall, I did enjoy this episode a lot.
Nice. All right, let's jump into it, man. So I ain't even gonna lie, bruh. The biggest surprise for me this episode was Fuchs. Is that how you pronounce it? Fuchs. Freaking
Fuchs. Yeah.
I was surprised how you know TTG he was. Like, he was ready to go, son. Like, I honestly thought he was gonna flip immediately on some, you know, it's your fault, blah blah blah. Like, why was y'all hugging? You should have been killed them, whoop-de-woo. Like, but he's like, nah, they want to go to war. They set you up. They said you do it, but you know, like he said, I told him you had a process. Like, I like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't killed him this night, but I got him. You know, he got a process. So I didn't expect that because, like, off of first episode, you know, regardless of the backstory of him and his father, you know, him being the uncle or father's friend, whatever he is, like, it still just felt like he was just pretty much just using him for his skill set, right? Mm-hmm. So to see him have that backing and be like, nah, bro, we finna go to war, I like that. It adds a little bit more depth to his character. Like, I'm a lot more curious to how far his character can go and his relationship with Barry can potentially transform, because obviously Barry wants to get out that life and he doesn't want him to, but it doesn't seem like he's just a complete asshole, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at from just that, from that interaction there. He did definitely seem like he got Barry's back in certain situations. So I did like that.
I feel that, but there might be some narcissism here when it comes to him, because it seems like it's only about him. If he would have really, you know, if he would have really sat back and really, like, analyzed the situation, he would have seen that Barry would have slipped up, for the simple fact that you could tell he wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? And when you're not really into something, you're bound to make mistakes. You know?
Yeah.
That's basically what happened here. You know. But yeah, I definitely like that. I didn't expect that either. Him saying I'm ready to go to war. Like,
facts. Like, nigga was playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Which I love, bro. That was a good little comedic moment, because, you know, people always talking shit about, you know, the kids who play Call of Duty these days and don't go outside, and, you know, fucking. So I like that he threw that at that, especially since he threw it out there at someone who's a vet, and then he's also a vet. He was in Nam himself, so he know a little something. So it's just like, why is he out here playing Call of Duty for extra training? It's been a while, I guess. He need to remind himself of how things work. So I really loved that little moment. And then that was just followed up by a little bit more comedy. Freaking Barry takes the phone call while my man's just in the back getting his ass handed to him. Like, and I really like this part because they did like really comedic kind of like slow like punches at certain times. Like when the one big dude had like picked him up after throwing him over the couch and did like a real kind of like heavy ass uppercut into his stomach and shit. Like, things like that are pretty funny, because it's just like, you know, it's over the top, but it's meant to be over the top so you can, you know, see what's going on and realize how ridiculous this moment is, because Barry should have heard that shit. Like, let's be real, man. So I like that. Like you said, the comedy definitely was hitting a bit better this episode.
Yeah, it definitely was. And I think it all started with them practicing the faces when they went into the room. I think that was a really good moment, because we got a really good punchline there when he comes in and tells them that Ray is dead, and then, you know, he looks at everybody else and see that they all got faces, but he doesn't. So he turns around and does his magnum. Like, so I thought that was just a really good moment, because it just, like I said, it's the duality of like, you're trying to be an actor while you are an actor. Yeah. I feel like I love those type of scenarios, because it goes to show how really good these people are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think we've seen that in Once Upon a Time, which I thought was phenomenal, and I think they did a great job with it there. I'm not saying this is up there with Once Upon a Time, but I'm saying I enjoyed as much as that. So, yeah.
We never know. We're only on episode 2.
That's fine.
Once Upon a Time is only a movie, so we get to get more moments from this. But yeah, that scene was funny too because I felt like everybody was acting in that scene. Even the teacher, bro. Even Gene, he was just like, Ray is dead. Like I was just like, what the fuck? Like nigga did that shit mad dramatic. Bro, you feel me? Like like that's what it reminded me of. Like, so I love how they playing around with that. It almost makes me feel like, yeah. I see what you're saying, like when they do the acting inside acting, because it sometimes it almost feels like you watching. It does. It feels like you watching amateurs. Like it almost feels like you watching like stand up comedy, almost like an amateur night, but not in a bad way though. Not to say stand up comedy amateurs are bad. There's some good ones out there. But what else we got popping off this episode? Obviously, you know, like I said, they kidnapped Buddy. They kidnapped both of them actually.
Yep.
And you know, put the hit on. Which I think makes sense, right? Like the bosses snatch you up, you kill 2 of mine, so now you're gonna have to pay us back with this.
Yep.
And then especially if that means you get to keep your life. Like Barry's this man is truly burnt out for the fact that he's not even seeing that. He's just like, nah, I don't want to do it. Like, bro, you tied up right now. What you mean? You don't got much of an option. If you want to see tomorrow, you might want to just say yes, my dude. Use it.
Yes.
Use it.
Yes.
So I am curious though, because you know they sent them the information, whoop-de-woo, but like we keep saying, right? He's using his acting chops. So you know what is this gonna create? Is he actually gonna go do that hit, or is he trying to think of a plan to get back, save Fuchs, and you know chop off the rest of the Chechens? Like how you feeling about that?
I think Barry's just that's it. He ain't going back.
You think he gonna leave Fuchs to die though?
My Fuchs. I'm sorry.
Damn.
He don't want to do it no more, man. And like he said in the hotel, oh, you gonna come back to wherever Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know get back to work, and
yeah,
that's all he wants him to do. Like, so I feel like he probably is gonna do the job, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. You know, it's gonna take a little bit of time. And then on top of that, you know, we still have the ending there where they get the photo of them both.
The little girl,
little girl. So yeah, it's definitely gonna. I feel like the dynamic is gonna change once he figures that out, and possibly that's what brings him back. But like I said, I feel like at the moment it seems like he just want to live life. Like he don't even want to deal with none of this. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what type of route they take.
Yeah, I am interested because he did say, you know, don't touch a hair on his head or else I'm going. So I feel like I don't feel like he gonna leave him. But you're right though, he is like at this point where he's trying to find his ways out of it. But yeah, the picture is another game changer too because I think it's a love interest as well. I know they playing around with it right now. They throwing the comedy there. She just tried to throw it at him without throwing at it, without throwing it at him. But at the end of the day, she's a civilian. She don't really got no business being a target for anybody. So I'm pretty sure when he figures that out, that they've been snooping on her, it's gonna be wicked. But another thing that popped up in this episode that I thought was pretty interesting was the no cocaine. How you say his name?
No cocaine.
No cocaine.
Yep.
He's alive and well, and he called out the freaking lipstick camera. He said this conversation stays between us, so the boss has no idea that that's out there. So that's really, really bad because, you know, if the police do end up cracking that, or the FBI, right? They had to call the FBI.
Yep.
That's just worse. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to have local PD on your back, but then you're talking about FBI potentially coming in on things. So I'm just interested. How is that going to come into play? Is Barry going to be able to use that as well? Yeah, it's just a thing that's up in the air right now. So definitely keeping my eyes on that.
Yeah, I definitely. When they bring FBI's into shows, it always falls short for me because I feel like they always just have them play dumb characters. So we'll see if the FBI do get involved, what type of characters they're gonna throw at us. Are they gonna be efficient at all, or are they just gonna be, you know, the backdrops or just dummies that come and fuck shit up? Not sure.
we kind of see the direction the comedy's going.
Yeah.
So I think if they do show up, they're gonna be pretty dumb.
Yeah. So I don't think they're gonna get anything off of that, but it is gonna play a role between Nokokan and Barry. It's gonna create some type of either they gotta come together to to get this resolved, or Buddy ends up finding out, or some type of dynamic. It's gonna be It's gonna be definitely be interesting to see how that plays out. So yeah, I like it.
I agree. And then we also had the great memorial scenes. This was a. I can't lie. I kind of did want to see Barry do the scene, especially since he told him, just pull from when you hurt people, because as a hitman, he's hurt many people. So I was kind of interested. Like, I wonder what this scene is really gonna, what emotions is he gonna be able to pull out of this. But he didn't. The father came up, he backed out, whoop-de-woo. That all made sense, to be honest. But overall, I just like the scene in general. Like, I thought it was pretty interesting, especially the mime. I always feel like mimes get shitted on for some reason. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure there's some mimes out there, some actors out there that got the inside jokes about it, but poor guy. Gene didn't even give him any nice words. He said that was something. That's all. Thank you for that. Like, yeah, exactly. Yo, for real.
Fuck out of here.
That's what that feel like, right, bro? Like, come on, man. But yeah, it was cool seeing, Barry's emotions through that scene as well, though, because again, even the girl, she's just like, I can't crack you, you're nut. Like, you just this dude who's kind of quiet, and what you said, he was stiff last episode, right? So like, even us, we're like, who is Barry? Where's his personality? Where's his emotional range? Like, what's going on here? So we see that kind of trying to crack in there as he connects more with humanity, because I think that's another thing we don't get to see. That I know we're only on episode 2, but we have no idea what his life was like after the military. He said he was depressed, yes, but did he have any friends, any family, anything like that? It doesn't seem like, exactly, right? It doesn't seem like he did. So that's what makes like this new group even more impactful for his story. So
yeah, I definitely
so it's good to see him going through that.
It's the interactions. I said that last episode where you could tell he was in solace. Like, that man really didn't. The only interaction he possibly could have had was maybe online, but even then, it didn't even look like he was playing online games. It looked like he was just in his own lane. Unintended.
And then he said he don't got a Facebook.
Yep,
right?
exactly. So no socials. None of that. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I definitely like where they're going with his character, opening him up just a little bit with the father coming in, which he killed it. Gotta say. Remember him from Breaking Bad, so it was nice. It's also nice seeing familiar faces. I know we get comments like, "Why you guys react so much?" We just like seeing other people that we know in shit that we're watching currently. It's just fun to point that out. But yeah, I think we're gonna get to all of that. It's just in time, definitely.
Always still in the beginning. All right, I'm good on this episode. You got any final thoughts? Want to drop a score?
Yeah, I'll give this one slightly above the first episode. I'll give it an 8.5. I think this was overall a better episode than the first one. I think the conclusion for the first one was a lot more impactful, but I think overall the episode as it played through, I think episode 2 was a little bit better. So 8.4.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna
8.5.
just
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it up there too at the 8.5. Yeah, I definitely digged it a little bit more than the last episode. I think they probably found their footing in the writing room. Like, this is the comedy we want, whatever, whoop-de-woo. Who knows? Maybe it only took one episode for them to get it, but it just felt like last episode it was just like I kind of was wanting for more, but at the same time I was just like, but what did they give me? Like, whereas this one I'm just like, all right, we're starting to roll into things. It could just be new show blues as well. But I like where we at. Yep. After episode 1 as well as episode 2, I definitely like where we at. So 8 5s across the board from your 2 hosts. If you still here rocking with us, we appreciate y'all so much. Y'all keep us moving and grooving, baby. You know what to do with the videos. Drop your likes, comment down below, and let us know what you thought about this episode.
Most importantly, if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. We also have full-length watch-alongs, but you got to bring your own copy, of course. Patreon link will be in the descriptions down below. The blowers out, y'all.
Peace.